Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am the Straight Edge Monster and I got a great episode of Pro Wrestling Sim for you today, or I hope so. Anyway, we're beginning May of 1989. We just got done with AWA Mat Gala, which was a 90% pay-per-view where we saw Dusty Rhodes, the winner of the Deadly Draw tournament, defeat Ric Flair for the AWA World title in a 94% matchup in a cage match. So we're going to see the fallout from that. We also had Sting debuting at Mat Gala. We had Jesse Ventura debuting. We have Ultimate Warrior becoming the new AWA International Champion as he beat Rick Rude. The Midnight Riders became the new AWA World Tag Team Champions as they beat the Brainbusters. Not a great night for the Horsemen. We did see also the debuts of the Legion of Doom and Larry Zbyszko as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on in AWA right now. So pretty hyped about that. We also signed Rick Martel at the end of last stream, so that was sweet. But yeah, we're going to do 2 weeks worth today, so it will take us all the way to May 17th before I have to book those. So we're going to do these 4 shows here, and then Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy will be leaving the AWA today. Former AWA World Tag Team Champions early on in the save, so they will be missed, but nothing really I can do with them right now. My roster is so big. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of guys that I'm not going to keep with contracts coming up and stuff like that. And we also have developmental to worry about now as well with bringing back the WCCW. So we'll see how everything goes today. Hopefully we can escape this without any injuries. And we'll see what happens. Let's get started with our first show. The first 2 shows this first week is going to be, both shows are going to take place at the Omni in Georgia. And then the second week, both shows will be in Alabama at the BJCC Arena. Here goes show numero uno. Got a show intro of 100%, which is what I aim for every show intro, honestly. If it's not 100%, then I royally messed up somewhere, or I was trying to get somebody over that was really low. But there we go. 93%. Let's go. Okay, we're starting off pretty hot here. The name of the game is to put on some good shows here out the gate. Usually I start off slow when I'm building to a new pay-per-view, and then like the last few shows before the pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view will hit. This time I'm going to try to like just keep the momentum going and see what happens. Not as many segments in these shows. I got longer segments in these 4 shows, so we'll see how it goes. But this one was... Not gonna lie, because I don't have the OBS open, that scared the shit out of me. Appreciate the sub. Let's go. Oh, I don't know if that's... Oh, does that work? Uh-oh. No, oh, yeah. My stream deck is just not working right now. I don't know why. Hold on. I'll put it right here. Let's go in the chat. There we go. There we go. My stream deck is completely screwed because of some stuff that El Gato and some plugins got going on right now that they had to fix. So sorry about that. Big 93% to start the actual show as the Horsemen come down the aisle with the newest member, Tully Blanchard, in tow. Heenan says that what happened at AWA Mat Gala is a travesty to professional wrestling, and he has no words. Flair takes the mic and says, "Dusty, there was to be no outside interference in our cage match, and you brought out not 1 but 2 behemoths with bringing the Road Warriors back to the AWA. I want you to know that you just signed your death warrant, pal." I want my rematch, and I want it at AWA Super Slam. Anything goes, no DQ. You can't be trusted. I'm still the AWA World Champion as far as I and the Horsemen are concerned. Arn Anderson then takes the mic from Flair next and says that they have a lot of things going on right now, and none of them are good. First, they lost the World Tag Team titles to the Midnight Riders, and Arn says they'll get to them really soon and get those titles back on their own time. Second, the Road Warriors showing up and helping their old buddy Dusty Rhodes can't go unpunished. The AWA isn't going to do anything. Arn says he and Tully will have to teach them a lesson once they get their World Tag Team titles back. Larry Zbyszko then takes the mic next. Larry says that that AWA Mat Gala was supposed to be a crowning night for the Horsemen. We were supposed to walk out with the World Tag titles, the World title, and me as the newest debut in the AWA. But no, Dusty had to try and one-up everything. And to be fair, he did. Midnight Riders won. Dusty won. He got 2 men debuting instead of just me. The Outlaws won in every way, but the Horsemen always win in the end. Larry Zbyszko challenged Dusty Rhodes to a match tonight, and he doesn't care if the title is on the line or not. Flair chimes in and tells Dusty to put the title up against Zbyszko because Flair had to defend it twice right before his cage match, so it's only fair. Then Dusty Rhodes makes his entrance. Dusty says that he will put the title on the line tonight against Larry Zbyszko. He says Flair is just mad because Dusty beat him at his own game. And just so everyone is clear, AWA said Horsemen and Outlaws were banned. The Road Warriors weren't members of the Outlaws, but guess what, baby? They are now. 93%, big opening segment, 14 minutes. That's going to help the show tremendously. Let's go. Next. 68%. As the Patriot pulls off the upset over the Great Muta to become the new TV champion. He has gold again in the AWA. Let's go, Patriot. Patriot beats him. I don't know why Muta has the forge symbol behind him. Oh, that's right. I haven't added the excursion fucking picture yet. Shit, that's my fault. He's not in forge. Forge is gone. I gotta change that. All right, next up, we've got Sting defeating Big John Studd by pinfall, a 72%er. Terrible match though. 1.5 star match. Oh, because Big John Studd was struggling for breath. That's why. I made it too long for Big John Studd. 11 minutes. Holy shit, 11 minutes was too long for Big John Studd. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Ooh, a 3.5 star match. 75%. As the Midnight Express defeat the New Rockers, Eddie Gilbert wins over Art Barr by pinfall. Paul Heyman gets involved to cost the New Rockers the win. Very nice. 2 masked men attack the Midnight Express after the match. The crowd is loving it. The masked men slide out of the ring. First man takes off his mask, and it's Steve Keirn again. So who is the other guy? The second man takes off his mask, and it's Stan Lane. No. Bobby Eaton is so confused. Keirn and Lane are in the AWA together again? 51% for that debut, which was not great, but it's okay because it's all leading to something bigger. That's actually really low. I'm not happy about that, but it's okay. 77% match as Dusty Rhodes defeats Larry Zbyszko by pinfall to retain the AWA World Championship. Oh, I'm glad I had that fucking first segment because everything went downhill from there, huh? And then an 86% ending. Baby Doll is here. She low blows Dusty. What? Why is she here now? The rest of the Horsemen come out to take out Dusty Rhodes. Rhodes is left bloody as the show goes off the air. Where are the Outlaws? The Outlaws are then shown on camera locked in the locker room, banging on the door. They can't get out. The Horsemen locked them inside before they ran out to attack Dusty. Very smart. Baby Doll is now in the AWA and has realigned with the Horsemen. This is not going to be good. Oh, I did gain. Thank God. 84%. That 51% I thought was going to take me out, but luckily it was only a 2-minute segment. We're cooking early. We're cooking early, guys. 84% start. Mark Lawrence leaves PWF. I don't know why. Interesting. The Twin Towers defeat the Killer Bees. Earthquake defeats Tatanka. King Harley Race defeats George Steele. Damian Demento defeats Sam Houston. And Bam Bam Bigelow defeats Terry Garvin. They're praising the event for that? NWA and Bravo have signed a new broadcasting deal with NWA to show NWA World Championship Wrestling. NWA Bravo and have signed a broadcasting deal with NWA to show NWA World Championship Wrestling. And then it says they have ended their broadcasting agreement to show NWA World Championship Wrestling. So are they on TV or not? I don't understand what's going on. Mark Lawrence is gone from PWF, which is also weird. 3.8 rating. 3.83 million viewers. Very nice. And we did sell the 17K. Okay. What's going on with the fucking broadcasting thing? I thought that wasn't that a problem on the last stream too? I gotta keep an eye on that because that's weird. So do they not have a fucking... If I go to events, go to network deals. That's just mine. Fuck, I wish I could see the other one. Let's go to all promotions. NWA. Network deals. So they do have a Bravo one. What the what is happening? Deal expiration is 1991. Oh, maybe they had a deal with them already and they just renegotiated it. Maybe that's what it was. Because that doesn't make any sense. Because that says it's good till 1991. That had to be what it is. Okay. But they also had main event. It says unimportant. So they don't even have a deal for main event right now. Which I believe used to be on TV. That's weird. Although it is unimportant, maybe somebody's not going to pick that up because of it says unimportant. Huh. That's quite interesting. All right. Look at the next event here. This is AWA Action. Button still works. So my emotes won't go to chat. That's weird. I don't understand what's going on. What's deciding to work and what's not working is super odd to me. All right, so anyway, intro 100%. Love to see it. Next up, oh, we got a 96%. This is even better than the last angle. Let's go. Paul Heyman and new AWA National Champion Sid Vicious make their way out to the ring. Heyman says that his client, the new AWA National Champion, did what no one else could do, and that is end Austin Idol's run with the title. Now there's only one thing to do. Powerbomb everyone who gets in his way of breaking Austin Idol's record reign with the title. Percy Pringle and Vader then make their entrance. Percy says if Sid wants to prove he has what it takes to win big here in the AWA, then look no further than former AWA International Champion Vader. Vader grabs the mic from Pringle and says if Sid wants Vader, then Sid gets Vader because it's Vader time all the time. Sid gets in Vader's face and pushes him. Vader immediately throws punches and we have a brawl. AWA staff is trying to break it up, but they can't do it. And that's why the segment is so long. Let's go. I got 98, 96, 93, 86, 100, 100. This fucking feud is going to slap. Next up, we've got the Legion of Doom defeating the Sawyer brothers in their first official re-debut match in AWA, 61%. Legion of Doom post-match promo, 78%. Animal and Hog remain in the ring and are handed a microphone. Animal says that he's heard a lot of talk in the back about why the Legion of Doom are back in the AWA. He says to let them get one thing straight. They're back for titles and destruction and not necessarily in that order. Tell him, Hawk. Hawk says, well, you know what they say. The AWA has become the best promotion in the world, but that wasn't the case until now. The Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors make the AWA the greatest place in the wrestling world, and teams like the Brainbusters are going to find that out the hard way. 78%. Next up, we've got a 76% segment. As the Fabulous Freebirds arrive, they don't look pleased as they will officially disband tonight. Hayes has the microphone. Hayes says that they must disband because Terry Gordy lost the match. Hayes says, in fact, Gordy has been losing a lot of matches lately. Gordy looks confused about what Hayes is saying. Michael Hayes says there was a little loophole in the contract, however, and he can't think of a better place than Freebird Country, Georgia, at the Omni to make the Freebirds stronger than they've ever been before. Hayes says, so he's honored to announce that instead of disbanding as a team, all they have to do is add a member to their stable or kick one out. Hayes and Garvin look at Gordy. There's a pause of intensity. Gordy starts shaking his head, no, please don't. Hayes says, so they're going to add a new member. Gordy and Hayes hug. DDP then attacks Gordy from behind. Hayes and Garvin look at DDP, and then they both start attacking Gordy as well. The Fabulous Freebirds, as we know them, are done. They've kicked Gordy out of the group and have embraced DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, as their new member. This is insane. Michael Hayes, Jimmy Garvin, and Diamond Dallas Page then pose to celebrate their new union. Next up, we've got the Midnight Riders taking on Greg Valentine and Jerry Lawler for the AWA World Tag Team titles. Magnum TA defeats Greg Valentine by pinfall to retain those titles. 74% match. Next up, Horsemen are backstage. Flair says, you may have known her as the perfect 10 baby doll in the past, but she's just grade A and Nicole, and she's back where she belongs with the Horsemen. Dusty, you're outnumbered, outmanned, outwomaned, outgunned, outlaw. You're done. Finished. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Need 2%. I need these last two to hit. 85%. I'll take it. Video airs where the Von Erichs thank their fans for their unwavering support as they became the new AWA World Class 6-man champions again at AWA Mat Gala. They hope their support continues. And then finally in the main event, 71%. The Ultimate Warrior defends his AWA International Championship against Colt Casanova successfully after hitting Colt Casanova with the Ultimate Splash. Oh, we still gained anyway. Dude, those angles are hitting for me. Those angles are hitting for me. Those fucking opening two angles, dude, are killing it right now for me. Let's go. Let's go. AJPW pair up my guy Hayabusa with their guy Mighty Inoue. That's cool. Nice. We'll see what they do with him. See, there's main event. That's not even on TV. Sullivan beat Buddy Roberts. Jim Neidhart defeated Brad Renegans. And Hercules defeated Chris Champion. Let's see what Stampede Wrestling did. Pegasus Kid defeated Biff Wellington. The Can-Am Express defeated Top Guns. Top Guns is my tag team. Brett Como defeated Don Callis. All right, not terrible. Not terrible. They also have my Terminator for some reason in a random angle with Bruce Hart, but all right. promise to Scott Hall succeeded. Colt Casanova, by the way. Okay, so we had 3.7 million. And it should have been another 17K. Yes, it was another 17,000. Dude, we're hitting twice. We hit twice with 284s to start the show, or to start the stream. Pretty hyped about that. We've got Jim Duggan's contract is up. I hope they get him, because if they don't, they're losing a lot of star power. I don't need them. Nothing against Jim Duggan, but my roster is stacked right now. Jim Neidhart defeats Bad News Allen. Kevin Sullivan defeats Chris Champion. The Warlord and Barbarian defeat the Dynamic Dudes. CMLL had some good matches, but no titles, so they did have Conan defeat my Eddie Guerrero, so that sucks. Dean Malenko did get a win, though, so that's cool. They gave one of my guys a win and one guy a loss. I'll take it. Okay. What the hell's going on here? That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit just happened. WWF pair up Jim Duggan and Jimmy Snuka. Motherfucker, you better re-sign him first. The hell? Contract renewal for Gerald Briscoe, which makes sense. PNW is planning a big push for Brian Clark and Jeff Warner. Interesting. Let's see what happened in Superstars. Junkyard Dog defeated King Harley Race. Butch Reed defeated Leapin' Lenny Poffo. And Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Sam Houston. USWA holding a big show here. Let's see. Dustin Rhodes and Jeff Jarrett, my guys, defeated Bob Armstrong and Billy Gunn. That's cool. Terry Taylor, my guy. And Iceman King Parsons, my former guy, defeated Bagwell and Scorpio, my guys. Buddy Landell defeated Randy Rose. Reggie B. Fine defeated Don Bass. Jerry Lynn, my guy. And Sean Waltman defeated Jesse James Armstrong and King Cobra. And Nelson Knight defeated Doug Gilbert. They used a lot of my dudes. All right, good for you, USW. They're getting it. They understand. Look at that. And show was a critical success. They're using my WCCW talent. Good for you guys. Let's see if UKPW is doing the same thing here. Colonel Brody beat Big Daddy. Big Daddy is 0-2. What the fuck is going on? They should be pushing this motherfucker to the moon. Chris Adams, my guy, defeated Rasputin. And then, of course, my British Bulldogs defeated Adrian Street and Dave Finley. That's pretty cool. At least my guys are getting dubs in the other promotions. Let's see about this one. None of my guys they didn't even use any of my guys in this one. What the fuck? Ken Shamrock defeated Paul Diamond. Big Juice defeated Rip Oliver, and Billy Jack Haynes defeated Scott Peterson. Oh, and then my developmental show, what they did here. Dustin Rhodes and Jerry Lynn defeated Rolling Thunder. Steven Regal of the Blue Bloods defeated Marcus Bagwell and Eddie Guerrero. What kind of weird-ass tag team was that? And then Chris Benoit retained the World Heavyweight title over Coquina. I bet that match was fucking crazy. What were those ratings? 56, 60, 59-ish. Yeah. It'll be all right. Okay, let's see what's going on. 3 more days before we get to the next week here. He signed with NWA. I told you to make sure you signed him before you just put him in a fucking tag team with Snuka for what? For what? He just signed with the NWA. Oh my God. What? Jim Duggan's going to the NWA. What the hell's going on? WWF is losing everybody. Oh my God, they were so far in the lead. They were so far in the lead. Why? I can't believe he signed with NWA. That's crazy. 4-4 with All Japan and New Japan. That's what you love to see. NWA and WWF 4-3. NWA is beating WWF right now. Yikes. At least for this week, I mean. Overall, money-wise, they're still not touching them. They did keep Gerald Briscoe. New Japan Pro Wrestling makes an offer to join the roster for a tour for Chris Hamrick. That's cool. AJPW, Jumbo Ceruto defeated Yatsu. Gato defeated Abdullah the Butcher, and Kawada defeated Jesus Castillo Jr. 83, 81, and a 74. Those are some good matches right there. Hey, Ted DiBiase. He wants a title match, and I couldn't agree more. I've already got some plans for you, my guy. So we're going to say accept. Got another referee entering the wrestling world. PWF. Using my woman, Lisa Moretti, so that's cool. Gato dub. Greg Gagne beats Glacier in the main event for a big 43%. Jesus. Those Greg Gagne matches are brutal. It's not even getting any better. Hashimoto and Fujinami defeated Chris Candido and Fujiwara. Sasaki defeated Raven, and Koshinaka defeated Jushin Thunder Liger. Come on, give my Liger the title, you whores. Let's view him. How good is he at refereeing? He's only 45. He's a referee. He's literally a referee, and he's only 45 at refereeing. That sucks. All right, we're going to week 2. Let's see if we can keep this 84% bullshit going. I'm kind of hyped. $100%. That's good shit. Like I said, we're in Alabama this week. Well, we just started the path. I won't say we're on the road to. We just started the path to AWA Super Slam. Let's get it going here. The Outlaws are shown. Oh, this is 92%. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, my opening segments after the fucking show intro I've been hating today. This one isn't as long though, so that's a little discerning for later on. It probably won't be able to save the show, but still very cool. The Outlaws are shown making their entrance into the building earlier in the day, and they say they have a lot on their minds after last week. The Outlaws officially start the show by coming out together. Dusty, Magnum, Barry, and the Road Warriors are all here. Dusty says Flair thinks he's pretty slick locking his guys up in the locker room, so they couldn't help him from getting his ass handed to him by the Horsemen. Well, Dusty says, if that's how you want to play games with the Outlaws, then that's how we're going to play games. Dusty says he will give Flair his world title rematch at Super Slam, and it will be in a no DQ match. But he says he doesn't know how much help either of them will get because Mr. Dory Funk has let him know that the rest of the Horsemen and the Outlaws will be involved in an 8-man tag team match at AWA Super Slam as well. Magnum TA says that the Brainbusters don't have a clue what is about to happen, but they'll find out in a few weeks just how dangerous they can be. Hawk then tells Luger and Larry to get ready because tonight the Road Warriors are going to give them a little taste of what's to come. Very nice. Very nice segment. 100% hype video for Southern Heat. Southern Heat say they're going to be arriving in the AWA very soon, but first they're going to party and get some girls. AWA can wait a little longer. 67%. Hayes pins Robert Gibson to win the debut match for Diamond Dallas Page in the AWA as a member of the Fabulous Freebirds as they defeat Rock and Roll Express and Patriot. Next up, Ted DiBiase says he has a proposition for the Ultimate Warrior and wants to talk to him in the ring next week. 92%. We're cooking. We're cooking, guys. 70%. Sting defeats King Kong Bundy by pinfall. 70%. Way better than the... that's way better than the Big John Studd match, wasn't it? Big John Studd was... No, it wasn't. What? Big John Studd was tired. And somehow it was still 72? And this one was only 70? Come on, man. And King Kong Bundy's only 30 fucking years old? What? What? Alright, whatever. But that's not great. 100%. Plano the Clown has arrived. Plano the Clown, formerly Matt Borne, is cutting a promo in front of a black circus tent. Crazy how in only a few weeks people have gone from thinking I was plain to now calling me mad. Well, they don't know that there's madness in you too, Randy. The difference is yours is loud, but mine is true. I officially invite you to see who you truly are, like I've revealed myself to be. Randy Macho Man Savage versus Plano the Clown in a mirror match at AWA Super Slam. Or maybe not. I don't know. I didn't write Super Slam on there, so I might not be doing it at Super Slam. So let's go ahead and forget I said that, because I don't know if I'm doing it at Super Slam. I might be actually, but I'm not positive. I didn't write it down because maybe I didn't know if I was going to have enough time, but I think it's scheduled for Super Slam. We'll see. 82% as Ric Flair defeats newly titleless Austin Idol via submission and the figure 4 leg lock. 16-minute match. Did pretty good. 82%. I thought the match would be better. It's only match quality was only 69%. That sucked. 90%. Savage accepts the challenge. Oh damn, that was fast. Savage and Nancy are backstage. Savage says that Mr. Plano better be careful what he asks for because he accepts his challenge. Savage says he doesn't even know what a mirror match is, but if the AWA approves it, he accepts. He just wants a piece of Plano for costing him the AWA World title once and for all. And then the main event segment, 78%. We might have gained again, guys. I don't know. Those look like some good numbers. Animal pins Larry Zbyszko to win. The Legion of Doom defeat Lex Luger and Larry Zbyszko of the Horsemen. Come on, baby. Oh, no, even. 81. Oh, we broke even on that one. Ow. Oh, it felt so good. It felt so good. All right, let's see. Chris Hamrick agreed to the tour. Primetime Wrestling was a big show. Let's see what we got going on here. Coco Beware defeated Butch Reed. Ron Garvin defeated Mike Rotunda. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Terry Garvin. Tatanka defeated Steve Lombardi. Tama defeated Leap and Lanny Pavo. Junkyard Dog defeated King Harley Race. And Damian Demento defeated Paul Roma. Fucking A. What is up with the heels wanting to fight the heels? Stop doing this. 3.68. And 17,654. Fuck. It's great that you can admire the aren't like I don't. I'm just gonna accept it. 'Cause, I mean, it's an easy thing to accept, but damn, man. Fuck. I'm so sick of fucking saying yeah to fucking face versus face and heels versus heels. I was so happy when Colt Casanova said he wanted to fight Ultimate Warrior for that promise because I was like, oh yeah, finally a heel versus a face. Great. All right, let's see. So we've gained a decent amount today. Let's see if we can gain again in our last episode here. Also at the BJCC Arena in Alabama, AWA action. Here we go. We're 4 for 4 for 100% on intros. Happy about that. Not a good start. 61%. But the Von Erichs, the Von Erichs retain their tag title or the trios titles over Mr. Hughes Chris Von Erichs pins Mr. Hughes. Von Erichs retain the titles. I don't know why it's going back to not showing it for some reason on the damn thing. That annoys me. Let's see. Southern Heat debut, 59%. Oh, this is going to be a loss, guys. This is going to be a loss. Southern Heat debut, Rex King, Stephen Dunn, and Joey Maggs attack the Von Erichs after their match. Four and a half stars. 73%. Jaguar Yokota retains after hitting the Tiger Driver on Asia Kong. Oh yeah, we're definitely losing. Ooh. Game 2, then I went even. Now I'm going to lose one back. Oh, that sucks. The Fantastic and the New Rockers team up to go against the Hart Foundation and the Sawyers. Shawn Michaels defeats Buzz Sawyer by pinfall with the super kick. Oh, man. Now the New Rockers want... Shawn Michaels grabs the microphone after the match and said they want another shot at the tag team titles. 75%. Oh, save me, Heyman. Save me, Heyman. 93%. Let's go. Heyman is backstage with the Midnight Express. Heyman says that he doesn't know why Lane and Kern are here, but he thinks he has a good idea. They're jealous. Jealous of the heights he has taken the Midnight Express, somewhere higher than even when Lane was in the spot that Gilbert is now in. Heyman says, well, they're going to find out soon if they don't stop getting involved in Alliance business, because because not only they're better in the ring or talking fans into arenas or with the ladies at the bars, and the Midnight Express are. Hell, you don't even have a manager. You can't touch the Midnight Express or the Alliance on any level. 82%. As the Outlaws, represented by Dusty Rhodes, Barry Windham, and Magnum TA, defeat the Horsemen, represented by Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Larry Zbyszko, when Dusty Rhodes defeated Larry Zbyszko by pinfall, 82%. And then the main event, or the last segment of the show, 97, but it's not going to really help us here. It might help us break even, though. We could get lucky. I will take the 97. But yeah, it's probably not going to be great. It's because it's, what? So that's 7, 8, 9, 12 minutes of 90 and above, and then 16 minutes of 82, and the rest of it is just not good. But anyway, Ric Flair comes out and attacks Dusty Rhodes. After beating him down, he hands him the microphone. Flair says Dusty is holding his legacy and that the title will be his again, and there's no one who can stop him. Yep, lost 4. Fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. 77. Couldn't save me. Started off on fire today, but ended very badly. And now we officially have Jim Cornette in here. 3.4 million for the TV rating. Attendance should have been the same. Yes, 17,654. Okay, so that's all good. We officially have Jim Cornette. Very happy about that. Stampede Wrestling. Pegasus Kid retains the North American Championship over Phil LaFon. He also beat Brett Como. Don Callis defeated Iron Mike Sharp. And Derek Dukes actually beat Biff Wellington. Wow, interesting. Give my guy a dub. And then NWA. Bad News Allen defeated Jim Powers. Hercules Hernandez defeated Kendall Windham. Jim Neidhart defeated Bill Kazmaier. 5 of those 6 guys on their show were not there at the beginning of this mod, or the save. That's crazy, dude. NWA has completely changed over. Amy Lee has entered the wrestling world. NWA holds NWA World Championship Wrestling. Jim Neidhart defeats Buddy Roberts. Hercules Hernandez defeats Brad Rangans. And Bad News Allen defeats Ivan Koloff. CMLL, No titles on the line there. El Santo defeated Vampiro in the main event, though. Let's see if any of my guys got a dub. Eddie Guerrero beat Al Perez, who they're both my guys, so that's not really anything. And Dean Malenko defeated Hector Guerrero, so I got 2 of my 3 guys won, technically. Let's see, Superstars. Bam Bam defeated Coco Beware, Mike Rotunda defeated Damian DeVinto, and Ronnie Garvin defeated George Steele. USWA, big show, big show. Buddy Landell defeated Dustin Rhodes. Jesse James Armstrong defeated Randy Rose. Jeff Jarrett defeated King Cobra. Terry Taylor defeated Don Bass. Jerry Lynn defeated Reggie B. Fine. And Sean Waltman defeated Bob Armstrong. So I got a dub there with Jerry Lynn. I got a dub with Terry Taylor. I got a dub with Jeff Jarrett. Unfortunately, Dustin Rhodes lost in the main event, though. But still a good showing from my guys. Giant Haystacks and Colonel Brody defeated British Bulldogs in the main event, but the title was not on the line. And Adrian Street defeated Steven Regal to retain the UKPW World Championship once again. Dave Finley defeated Johnny Saint. Pretty good show. And then we got 2 more to look at here. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Jason Knight. Ken Shamrock defeated Rip Oliver. And the Grappler defeated Big Juice. Still not using any of my guys. WCCW. We had, oh, that's cool as fuck, by the way. But Chris Benoit defeated Eddie Guerrero. This was a great show here. Okay. This one was a critical success for sure. 71%. Chris Benoit defeated Eddie Guerrero to retain the world-class world heavyweight title. The Blue Bloods defeated Jushin Thunder Liger and Rey Mysterio Jr. to retain the tag team titles. I like that tag team. That one makes sense. Cactus Jack defeated Jerry Lynn. And then Rhonda Singh retained her women's title over Terry Power. How about that? How about that? That was a good show. Good for them. King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd officially leave. Got the war reports here. We got a European Rampage tour here. Wrestle War has been held as well. Stampede Wrestling is planning a big push for Lady Amazon, Sabu, Rhonda Singh. So that's good for them, I guess. And Sabu's my guy, so, and so is Rhonda Singh. She's my girl, so that'll be interesting to see how much they push them. They only have everybody that all my excursion people are only there for a year, so we'll see how long that lasts. Bam Bam Bigelow retains to go over the Sandman in the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship on the European Rampage Tour. One-man gang of the Twin Towers defeat the Killer Bees. Earthquake defeats Coco Beware. Earthquake also defeats Tatanka to retain the $1 Million Championship. Tama defeats Corporal Kirshner. Butch Reed defeats Ken Patera. Let's see what Wrestle War was about. Let's see it. Nikita Koloff defeated Ron Simmons in the main event to retain the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Mean Mark Callis and Honky Tonk Man defeated Scott Steiner and Ole Anderson. What happened to Rick Steiner? Anyway, so they're still tag team champs. Mil Mascaris defeated Jim Neidhart to retain the U.S. title. And the Warlord defeated Ed Leslie, Brutus Beefcake, to retain the World TV title. Kevin Sullivan defeated Chris Champion, and Colonel De Beers got a dub over Brad Rangans. That is not the greatest Wrestle War, but it's still better than what the hell WWF has been putting on lately. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody picks up Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy here. They do still have some popularity, so we'll see how it goes. WWF makes a contract renewal offer for Junkyard Dog, who's probably super over. Abdullah the Butcher and the Great Kabuki defeated Hayabusa and the fucking tag team that they just put them together with. Are you kidding me? Cactus Jack defeated Perry Saturn. That's cool. We got my guy Cactus Jack winning in Japan. That's pretty sweet. And Yatsu defeated Jesus Castillo Jr. But Cactus Jack getting a dub in AJPW is pretty sweet. And then my final day. Nothing crazy going on, so that's good. Glacier defeated Scott Peterson. Curtis Thompson defeated Brad Batten, and Lisa Moretti, my girl, defeated Mountain Fiji. So they're getting her some dubs. So that's cool. And then New Japan. See what they did here. Damn it, Liger lost to Koshinaka again for the junior heavyweight title. I guess that's like their only two junior heavyweights probably. They're just gonna keep fighting each other. Tatsumi Fujinami and Hashimoto defeated Sakurada and Chono, and Fujiwara defeated Raven, and Inoki defeated Kinsuke Sasaki. Well, there you have it. That's all I got. Hopefully these next 2 weeks and Super Slam will go better. Overall, we still gain in popularity overall, technically, even though this doesn't show that for some reason. Allied Wrestling Association. Finances. Yeah, my finances are fine. I'm not worried about the finances. We were at 83 and we went to 83. Like, we're at 83. Like, we went up. What was this one? 81. That was May. At 83 in May. We're at May 17th now. Okay. Still got a shit ton of wrestlers. Look at the main eventers. Jesus Christ. Look at the main event faces on this. Yeah. The faces versus heel count on there is insane. Face on that one is insane too. That one's even. Quite crazy, dude. Look at that. Look how many fucking managers I got. It is insane time right now for the AWA. Huge roster, love it. And I also have now way more backstage staff. That should help as well. Because it said I should have had 6 or whatever. So I grabbed 3 more. They all said yes. I've already used them in an angle, and it went off very well. So I mean, it's working out for me. So next time we stream, I'll be doing 2 weeks worth again, but plus AWA Super Slam. And at Super Slam, we are doing the individual matches. I don't know if y'all remember from last stream. I believe it was the last stream. We made the announcement on one of the shows. Jim Ross said that we're going to have the 6 Battle Dome qualifier matches on Super Slam this year instead of the tour that I did last year. The tour I've moved over to later in the year to be a part of something else entirely. The Nick Bockwinkel Invitational Tournament will be held during the be held during the tour this year. So at AWA Super Slam, you're gonna have 6 Battle Dome qualifiers. You're gonna have a few title matches, and of course you'll have the Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair no DQ world title match as well. And yes, I do have it right now written in Randy Savage versus Plano the Clown in a mirror match. So it's going to be pretty stacked. This is all assuming we get through the next 2 weeks, 4 shows, without any injuries like we did today, which I'm very happy that we got through this first part without any injuries. Medical, we're looking okay. We still got 3 that are not going to be back for a while, all with quad injuries, so that sucks. But I mean, overall, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We got one promise out, which is something that old Ted is about to get anyway. Only problem is I don't know. Yes, it is supposed to be. It is scheduled for the pay-per-view as well. So like we're good. We're fucking golden right now. I'm pretty hyped. Let's look at the awards. We haven't looked at the awards, I think, on the stream in a while. Let's just look at like show of the year. We know we got the first 5, but the first 4 are the pay-per-views, so that's cool. Mat Gala right now is 3rd. We are number 1 as promotion of the year so far, but barely. New Japan is right on our ass. Women's Wrestler of the Year is the only one up there, Akira Okudo. Men's Wrestler of the Year right now is Hogan, believe it or not. With Flair in a close second, and then Warrior third, Steamboat fourth, Rude fifth, Teddy DiBiase sixth, seventh is Savage, eighth is Funk, ninth is Sid, and 10 is Luger. With Matt Borne actually being in 11th. Look at him go, bro. Let's go, Matt Borne. He's getting up there. And then Angle of the Year is just my show intros, which are hitting like a mofo. And then my first one that's not a thing is a promo right there between Warrior and Rude is number 4. So show intro, show intro, show intro. And match of the year is right now still AWA Fully Loaded, Randy Savage versus Terry Funk. And then also AWA Fully Loaded, Flair versus Steamboat. So Fully Loaded was insane. Just throwing that out there. First match that involves a different promotion is AWA TV, where Kawada went against Yoshinari Ogawa, 90%. I don't know how they measure that because it says 90% and 5 stars, and this is 94% and 5 stars, but it's whatever. They can have it. I kind of like that as a higher because then that doesn't mean you're guaranteed the percentage out here. It doesn't mean you're guaranteed to be up there, you know? So it's whatever. But yeah, we're looking pretty good, man. I will see you guys next time here on Saving the AWA. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Deuces.